got this shit knocking
though. Okay. Good morning. Well, good afternoon right now.
Sure.
Not So Cool Podcast.
Man, we back.
Fuck, I keep forgetting episode number 34.
Yeah, man.
We've been in the 30s for, I feel like,
Forever, man.
about 30 years.
Yeah, man.
Man.
So, this week, y'all, we're going to talk about a wedding I shot.
Boo.
Probably one of the best weddings I ever shot ever.
No, I was kidding.
Slim Thug had his own day in Houston.
Has his own day.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Has.
Yes, has. Toby from the West, SWAT. Goes on. Woo. Man, he killed it. We're going to touch on Nipsey. Have you guys seen that new Vero app? And do you think anything can kill the top three?
Big three.
Big three, sorry. Yes, the big three social media platforms. And Snapchat, 1.6 billion because of Kylie? Is that possible?
Wait, I'm sorry. I may have wrote that wrong. It's million.
Million?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Yeah, it was like billion?
Bad information on my part.
We suck. So yeah, man, this past weekend I did my first wedding of the year. It was at the airport. No, I'm sorry. It was at a skydiving hangar.
So it was actually there at
it was actually there.
Oh.
So the ceremony was at St. Luke's Hospital. I mean, not St. Luke's Hospital, St. Luke's Church. Yeah, the ceremony.
Hey, well, what kind of wedding is this?
I love you. So it was at St. Luke's Methodist Church off of Westheimer, right down the school from my old high school, Lamar High School.
It is 1.6 billion.
It is 1.6 billion?
Yeah.
All right.
But we'll get on that later.
I was talking about my high school, though, so don't interrupt me again.
Sorry.
Lamar Redskins. Woo! So, yeah. It was there. And the crazy thing is I've walked by this church a bajillion times, but I've never been inside because even though I went to Lamar is a high school in a prestigious area of Houston, which is River Oaks. So the school is for us, but all the stuff around it, nah. Yeah. And I was purely there for football. Like they came and got me in middle school. Like, oh, you can dunk a basketball?
You played football?
Sometimes.
Damn, couldn't
Tennis.
tell.
Yeah. Woo! I finally got in that church. Is beautiful, bro.
The St. Luke's one?
Huge. I'm going to show you some images when we're done. It's a beautiful church. There's a lady named Gail who was there. She was really cool. It was funny. We were exchanging stories about falling.
What is she? She's
just like the coordinator for everything. And they had all these crazy rules. So I'm going to give you guys like some insight. I just dropped something. I'm going to give you guys some insight on wedding photography. So certain churches won't allow you to take photos inside the sanctuary or the chapel. Okay?
I did not know this.
Yeah, so they'll give you like a balcony area. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
So is that what you did for this?
Yeah, so the whole time I'm in a balcony. And when I shot this, I had an epiphany. It's like, bro, you got some equipment, dog. Because back in the day, when I first started doing weddings, if I didn't rent a lens, I'd have been screwed.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so
sure.
I'm probably like, I'll say a good 200-300 feet away from the couple as they're up there doing all their vows and everything like that. But with my 70 to 200 or 50 to 140, what was that noise?
Oh, he's shooting them. Sorry.
Awkward silence.
Continue.
So the 50 to 140, which is our 70 to 200 on APC sensors, I had the 1/4 converter, which brings my focal length up to 300. The only offset is that I only can shoot at f4, f-stop. So a lot of people don't know that with the converters, you lose f-stops. And then when you go 2 times conversion, you lose f-stops. You can only shoot at 5.6 f-stop. And from my understanding, it drops the pixel rate as well. I don't know about the pixel rate being for sure, but I know you lose f-stops. So I'm shooting at f4, which isn't bad. The church is lit real well, but I'd have preferred to shoot at 2.8 and have some bokeh. So I'm going to be looking into Fuji's coming out with the 200 millimeter, which is our 300 millimeter lens. May get it, may not. If I shoot more sports, I can justify it that way. But just to get it for
it's a 2.8.
It's a 2. No, f2. So essentially, AP sensor. It's going to be a 2.8. So it's a super fast lens. I really like it. Seen some like sample images and everything. But church, super nice. Boom, done. Do that, and they're like, we do some portraits. So between the church and another building, they're building this high rise, and there's like this little area between the church and that building where all the wind kept getting funneled. So you could literally take like 20 steps this way, no wind. Then once you get in this little zone, it could almost blow you down to, off of your feet. So I tried to take some photos over there, and we tried, and it just never stopped. But we ended up moving around, and we got some great photos. Then we left there. They were supposed to skydive, but the weather didn't agree. And
this was Saturday. Right?
Saturday, yeah, and
it was cloudy.
So it was real cloudy and some good wind here. And they offered me to skydive, but I'm a wuss. I've skydived before, but I don't know. Like being a parent now, it's like I can't die on your dime. Like, I can die on my dime. I don't really care. So when I was like super single and I had no kid, I was doing the most. So jet ski, I would be that guy who was like, "Let's do the max." But now I'm like, I'm just gonna jet ski and have a good time.
Go speed limit.
Speed limit. I can't die out here. I remember one time while jet skiing, we literally like were chasing boats because they make waves and you can jump them, but it's crazy to you're like right behind. The better you are, the closer you are to the boat, the better the wave. So it's like, boom. So yeah, backstory. We get to the wedding and it's at like I said, it's at the skydiving hangar. So they had like these 2 jets here, planes here, and they just set it up real beautiful. And it was really, really cool. The guy was really good looking. His bride was really good looking. He was like super alpha male, like stuff needs to get done. He was really cool, man. He was a cool guy and the wife was really like, the bride was super nice. They had amazing family and friends there. But the highlight of the night, 2 things were the highlight of the night. They had a live band with 4 different singers. Super good. So live band, I think I love DJs, but that live band.
Oh yeah, no, live because that one wedding we did at the
Estonia.
Yeah, that they had their live band, and I thought they were good.
No, they were.
Because that one chick, she
oh yeah. She
could
really go.
Yeah.
So yeah, the live band was, and then I think they were like skydiving people that were there, because there's this group of like 10 older women. I'm talking about like 50 plus. They did not stop dancing the whole night. Soul Train line. They would just kept going. It was like I was like, when I'm that age, that's how I want to be. They were just dancing the whole night. Have you ever seen like wedding photos where it's like that person pointing?
Yeah.
The whole
that
crew,
was them all
the whole crew, all night. I was just like, yeah, okay, you guys came and have a good time. So that was pretty dope. Overall, wedding was really good. They had fireworks. It was like, for my first wedding, really good. Now, to give you guys a little bit of game. So my lighting system is I use 3 speed lights, and then I have a lithium battery packs that they actually draw power from. So the AA batteries are in there just kind of as a placeholder to receive and transfer the signal and everything. And they do use some of the battery energy, but when you have those battery packs in there, the recycle time's a lot faster, and you can shoot at a higher power. So before, when I would do weddings, I would set, I'll make a triangle. So I would have like within this area, you're gonna be lit perfectly.
Yeah.
And the closer you get to one of the lights, I had to adjust my shutter speed just a tad to crush out some of the light. But before, you've been with me, I would point them all inward.
Yeah.
Well, that would happen when I would get really hard shadows on some of the photos. And, if you're really close to the light, it's a real hard shadow. So what I did today was put diffusers on there, and I pointed them all upward and just turned up the power a tad, and then took my ISO up a tad, and it was just a clean light everywhere. I had no areas where, back in the day, if I went past outside of that triangle, I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm.
But when I did this,
just lighting up the whole thing,
lit up the whole place. So that's something I learned.
You weren't worried about doing that for the first time at this particular wedding, for your first wedding of the year?
Oh man, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I came out doing what I normally did.
Mm-hmm. Then you switched
and
it.
And then I was like, okay, let me try. because I've seen it done, and the way I learned it, that's how they did it.
Yeah.
But when I did it the first time, I was like, bro, this looks bad. But you have to keep in mind, once I had those battery packs and I could shoot at 1/4 or 1/8 power, I could keep the ISO under 1600.
And pop
That
them.
yeah.
Okay.
But when you're just like on some AA batteries and you shoot 1/8, you're gonna have to change within the
Oh
night.
yeah, I remember changing the batteries.
Yeah. So and we cranked out one. I was shooting one of the lights so much that it like just died out. But now with the battery packs, it makes a big difference. So I mean, that's one thing I learned this weekend, and it was really neat to give it a try. And I wanted to share with you guys. Point the lights up.
Yeah.
Don't point them at, man. But you went to Slim Thug's event for his day. So
Oh
how
yeah,
was that?
that
Man?
was yesterday. Before that, this whole weekend, I've been doing rodeo crap. So I don't know if everybody should know the rodeo, but I'm on my hustle and motivate stuff right now. So
Yeah, Nipsey.
But yeah, I went to Slim Thug's event yesterday. It was really cool, man. There's a lot of beautiful people out there. So shout out to all them. Shout out to Slim Thug, of course. The event was dope. Super nice. It was at the Chapman and Kirby place.
Yeah, that venue was real nice.
Off of Lamar, right? I think like a block or two down from Warehouse Live.
Across from the historic Warehouse Live.
Yeah, the historic Warehouse Live. It was super dope, man. Like I said, there's a lot of beautiful people there. The energy was real nice. It was good to see a lot of the familiar faces, all the photog homies, Marco, Greg.
I never get invited. It's cool though.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Y'all keep not inviting me. I'm kidding.
Officially met the guy, the homie now, I guess. Jay Hicks.
What's up, Jay?
I saw Trish was there. Trish Lacoste.
Yeah, I want to meet her because she's been.
I've never.
Yeah, she's been busy.
So she was there, which I didn't know. But now I'd like to meet her next time. It was just cool, man. Good energy. They told me to bring my camera, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I was just chilling, enjoying the vibes.
I'm past that point.
Had a few drinks. Slim Thug has his day, man. It's nice. I want to have my day here one day too. National Michael Anthony Day. Everybody has to put their camera down.
Look at my face. I remember those times where like, hey Fred, yeah, come through to the party, and if you want to bring your camera, you can.
Nah, bro. Food was good. They had food there.
What kind of food was it?
So little slider burgers, like little pizza things, and chicken, fried chicken thing. Not fried.
Fried chicken?
Yeah, fried chicken.
And watermelon? What's up?
It was really, man. The food was really good considering I didn't eat the whole day. But yeah, man. I liked it. It was nice. A lot of beautiful people. Of course, they're going to show up.
Yeah.
So that was that. But I mean, other than that, like I said, I'm doing stuff right now with the rodeo, which is taking up a lot of my time and energy.
I mean, like rodeo, as in like Travis Scott the rodeo. You guys collabing on something, or are you just talking about like the Houston rodeo?
No, I'm talking about that Travis Scott rodeo.
What's up, man?
So I'm executive producing
speaking into existence
the rodeo with cowboys and all that. Have you ever been to a cook-off?
Oh yeah,
I've never been. And for the past 3 years, I've been able to go, but I've been actually working the rodeo, so I haven't been able to go. And I've been trying to go for it's going to be 27 years now.
You're gonna get pounded.
No, I've wanted to.
Pound. The Jack Daniels tent.
It's the one I've always wanted to go to.
It's ridiculous.
Man. And it's crazy because we're dealing with transportation on my end, and
so you see all the people having a good time on their way back.
Yeah, and they're drunk and they're throwing up on the bus, and so this whole rodeo thing is supposed to pay for my Japan trip, which I'm really looking forward to.
What?
So as we check the bus drivers in, we give them kitty litter, and they're like, "What is this for?" I'm like, "Bruh, they're gonna throw up on your bus. Just put that on there."
Yeah.
So this way, when you're driving, it's
not swashing.
Yeah, it's not. It just holds it and kind of sucks it up a little bit. And they're like giving this bag of kitty litter with gloves and gloves inside of it. And they're just like confused.
I don't get paid to do that. Yeah, when I had a party bus a couple of years back, yeah, we pretty much had somebody throw up every time. Oh man, but I would tax the shit out of people if they threw up on the bus.
Everybody should go to the rodeo, I think. Whether it's cook-off, concerts, just go enjoy the carnival, the food.
Yeah, I'm taking Milan, her cousin Chase, Jasmine's cousin and their kids, my brothers, daughter and his lady. So I'm planning to take them all and be the head honcho and let all the kids run around and have a good time.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, but I plan on trying to go because pretty much starting tomorrow, we're just all the way through every day, no days off.
But the rodeo is a Houston thing you got to do.
Not rodeo. Rodeo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And talking about other Houston stuff, what's up with that boy Toby? Did you see him on Sway?
So I'm finally getting more familiar with Toby. And as I keep seeing more and more things, I'm becoming a big fan. I'm becoming a fan. So
the progression is crazy. It's Twisted Sundays and then this cartoon and then
Has a cartoon?
Oh, what?
I missed.
I'll put you on. But let's just talk about what he did on Sway, bro.
Man, he killed it. The whole freestyle was just
no disrespect to the other gentleman. It just seemed like he wasn't supposed to be there.
The guy. There was another guy.
Oh yeah. So you saw the IG.
Yeah, the IG clip.
So if you go on and look on the actual Sway
interview, the whole thing,
when they went for the cipher, the Friday cipher, there's another guy. What is it? I can't think of it. Is it Courtesy or something?
Currency?
Not Currency.
Oh.
Yeah, Currency can go.
How about that?
It's a different guy. And they're on there, they're shooting their stuff. And Toby just made it seem like, bro, what you here for? This is my show. It shouldn't have been two guys there. And then his wife's I think that was his wife. They never showed her on camera, but I think that was his wife, May, and she was talking in the background. But Toby just bars. Didn't curse. Bars. I was just like, God, Lee was going in. You know how when you listen to somebody and you forget where you are and you're just starting to nod? You're like, So that was me like at 10 o'clock this morning when I watched the video.
So I finally got around to watching it because I was waiting for my car. And I was like, oh, let me see what the hell Fred was talking about. And I went to I was like, oh, shit. So I'm sitting there like just, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes, you can go. I love but the biggest thing that I love about it, what he's doing, is that he's always repping the city.
Yeah.
And then he also lets you know, a lot of our viewers are from the city of Houston. So Houston is one of the biggest cities in the country, and I don't mean like biggest as in people. I'm talking about just square footage. Is huge. You can literally drive in Houston for an hour and still be in Houston.
Oh yeah.
You can drive in Harris County for sure and still be in Harris County. You know, that's the major county. It's one of the big, I think it is the biggest or one of the biggest counties in the United States of America. So this is an area, and I lived there from the age of 13 till I moved out of my mom's house.
At 13?
No, since from the age of 13.
Okay. I thought you just left.
And I'm 32, and I moved to my mom's house like last week. So, from the age of 13 to I moved out my mom's house. I lived in this area called A-Leaf. So the whole SWAT movement or West is Southwest A-Leaf, Texas.
Yeah.
So it's just its whole own movement, and he's constantly letting everybody know. And also A-Leaf is like a breeding ground for Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I found that out as I became more and more friends with you.
Oh yeah, that whole area.
I thought A-Leaf was just predominantly black in general, but then I started seeing that's where made more Nigerians.
Oh yeah, so a heavy population of Nigerian people.
Well, you put me on the whole Nigerian culture in general, so I like oxtails now.
Ooh, boy.
So the guy that's working at the rodeo, I'm sorry to cut you off. He's Nigerian. Uh-huh. His name is Wisdom, and he's like our handicap.
Oh, that's my cousin's name.
It might be him.
Nah,
he drive for okay.
Nah,
so he drives the ADA bus, which is for the handicap. He brought us some oxtails and goat.
Goat be good.
Nah,
listen here. Good. If you never had no goat, bro, tripping. Goat is delicious.
I'm eating good at the rodeo right now because I've had boudin, I've had oxtails, and I've had goat.
Don't get fat now.
I'm trying not to
get a new co-host.
But it's been good. So just real quick on that. Sorry.
Oh no, so don't think I'm a good Samaritan. I'm really just taking these kids so I can go pick at everybody's plate and also get because I'm getting a turkey leg. I'm getting one of those stupid long corn dogs.
Oh, I know you are.
Oh my god.
I know you are.
Set myself up.
I know you are.
Go ahead and dunk that one. I ain't mad at you. Corn dog, funnel cake, turkey leg, cotton candy,
fried Oreos.
I don't really like those.
Snickers, I like them, but they fuck my stomach up.
Yeah. Oh, every time we go to the rodeo, I go home and I'm in pain because I just overeat. It's like, can you guys make to-go boxes for all this stuff? Because I would definitely eat this the next day.
So are you driving over there? Or are you taking a
Hell
shuttle?
no, bro. We riding the rail.
Or you could just go to the OST lot where I'm working. And,
okay, cool.
Bring me back some food too while you're at it.
I got you. OST. It's a parking lot and we just ride.
Ride the shuttle bus.
How much does that cost?
I have the card, the gate card. I should be able to get y'all in.
All right, don't get in trouble.
No, I'll find out for sure tomorrow.
All right, because normally what I do is, but I didn't know what to do now. It's crazy. It's because Sears, there's a location downtown in Houston, Sears, and they had an adjacent parking lot. And that Sears is closed, and the parking lot's done too. So that parking lot is where I used to get on and then walk to the rail and then ride the rail.
Is it that Sears right there by that 59 off of 59?
Yeah,
the old Sears sign, right?
Gone.
Okay, is that sign gone?
Gone. It's gone.
Really?
Yeah, it's done.
Damn. That was a pretty.
Yes, it's iconic.
Yeah, that sign held. I remember always seeing that sign.
And when that Fiesta goes, then I'm really gonna be like,
yeah, that Fiesta is like
that is the Fiesta. So Sears, and we're giving y'all like some Houston 101.
Yeah.
When that's Sears, and what's crazy? I'd never been in there, and I kept telling myself that I would go inside that store, but I never went in there. Yeah, they got me
real quick. Can I play some of this, Toby?
Please,
because I just want the listeners to kind of.
Let's go. I'm in the spirit. For this one, and look, it's clear to see that T.O.B. then mastered the flow, bro. Van Dam, Bruce, and Jet Li up in the dojo. Word to Jermaine, the flow, deaf like so-so. My skin look like Coco, so I'm weary of the po-po. Look, flow comatose, too many people sleeping on me. Keep it on me, every bar guava, you see it leaking on me. Keep it funky, used to blow doty, I had it reeking on me. Be a monkey if I still went bananas to see a donkey. That's the kind of stuff that primates do. The flow water, every bar, or the hydrate you. I migrate to any beat, give it nitrate fuel. And if your gal got a stash, then she'll like what he do. Kid. Unless she is, but ain't nobody judging, dog. If you a hater, I amputate you and cut you off. But nowadays, see, hate is different. You say or mention anything that can cause interventions like no love involved. But I love it all the dummies, all the ignorance, all the innocence. We all under the omnipotent hell. Jesus. We all immigrants, pray he uses his instruments from the soles of my feet.
Bruh. Jesus.
Hard.
Look. So, like I said, I'm just becoming a fan. But before this, I was like, okay, I'm a fan. I like it. I just want to hear. I just need to hear more stuff. Not from him. I just got to listen to his projects.
Yeah.
So, but this, if you're not a Toby fan yet,
you don't like yourself.
This should make you a fan. Just this one freestyle.
Listen. So last week when we were speaking about artists that were ready, and you were, and I'm not saying Block Boy he has his own talent in his own lane and everything, but Toby. Anybody hopping on Toby stuff, it's thank you for the favor. It's not let me ride your wave and see you later and make the best that you can make for yourself. Man. You hop on with Toby, you putting them on. That's all it is.
I would like somebody else, anybody in general, lyrical, be on a song with him.
Oh no, so I'm not gonna say the homie because I don't. The homie, I was talking to the homie and he's in the music industry. He's been behind the machine and everything, and he's like the person he compared him to, or the people he compared him to, and what blew my mind is Kendrick and J. Cole. He says he's in that lane.
See, I like his sound.
Yeah,
he reminds me of
no, and the thing is, he said he doesn't sound like them. He's just
Big Crit and David Banner is who he kind of reminds me of sound wise. The voice. He has that country.
I think he still sound country. He has I think we have a undertone to how we speak down here, and I don't. Me personally, I don't have it as much as the day-to-day Houstonian living in Jersey for a period of my life, so it kind of fell off. But I get what you're saying. That twang that we have when we speak. But the bars are undeniable.
He's like, come on, man, like that. Yeah. No, he had, but to me, at least he sounds. He has that, like I said, that big crit.
I don't think he sound
You
like
don't
them.
think so?
I don't think he sound like them.
I'm not saying he sounds like them, but he has
But that southern husk on his voice.
Yes, that's what I mean by that.
But that right there was nuts.
Man, yeah, very good.
We got some talent coming out of the city. Bro.
The SWAT right now is my favorite song off the album. It just bangs.
But the crazy thing is another talent from where he's from, Maxo Cream.
Mac, yeah.
So they're both talents out of the SWAT. So, and Maxo is doing. Yeah, when I say he's there.
Yeah, I like them because they don't sound like a regular Houston artist. Like, we had our sound on our way for a second with Paul, Mike Jones, Slim.
I gotta play you a lot of Houstonian music. A lot of these dudes don't sound like their predecessors. Like that, they don't sound like them. No, we have a whole nother unique sound.
Yeah, but some of them,
those guys are really like.
No, yeah, and it's like the thing is, like to me, Toby doesn't sound like this generation of music, and neither does Maxo, which is why I liked him. And Travis was, you can say, a forefather of a lot of sound that's going on right now. But there are a lot of people here in Houston that don't sound like the older Houston rap, but I don't like their sound. If that makes sense. Like some of them are trying too hard to make that mumble or that auto tone. At least a lot of the younger people that I've been hearing lately out of Houston.
No, we'll give you the rundown. So we got Don Toliver. I'm gonna play you some of his stuff. If I tell you he's from here, you would never believe me.
Don Toliver? I think I've heard of him.
Don Toliver. We got Maxo. We got Toby. We got there's a young guy named Young Ruler. He has his own sound. We got Al. He got his own sound. I'm trying to go down. I just can't think of everybody right now, bro.
Well, I mean, because even Doman.
Doman got his own sound.
He don't rap. He has that like 90s quick rap, and no, I really like him too. He just needs more push on himself. There's a lot of people like
we got Eve Saint. He's not actually from Houston, but I mean, he's been here forever.
Yeah, he puts.
And have you seen his new visuals?
No,
new visuals are sick.
No, it's funny because speaking of him, somebody out of New Jersey so during the whole when I was working the hurricane thing, that's around the time his project came out. Like I think a month or so before that, maybe. I had put some people on him that were like from New Jersey area. So they came down. So like, yo, has Easy Eves dropped anything lately? I was like, any music? I was like, nah. Like he's just been, he's been chilling. I was like, but they're checking for him. They're looking. They're like,
he has some new stuff coming out, and the visuals is dope. All this black and white stuff. I gotta watch him. Yeah, man. The city right now, I don't know what happened, but so this is my prediction. I'm predicting this.
The hurricane washed all the shitty people. No.
So we won the baseball World Series. Boom. The Rockets are going to go to the finals.
I think the Rockets are going to win.
I don't know if we're going to win. I know we're going to go to the finals. Okay? We're going to the finals, and then when Deshaun Watson comes back, we're going to make it to the third round of the playoffs. I think with all that juice, because anybody who you're naive to think hip hop and sports don't.
Oh yeah,
that. Yeah. So I think with all that juice coming to the city, if you're an artist and you have all your ducks in a row, it's takeoff time. Because there are going to be people looking into the city to see what's going on here. Then, we got A-Life going nuts.
Well, and then
then we got Live House Media. Those guys, they go through the country and they have day parties all through and they're killing it everywhere they're going. So the promoters out here, or let me not call them promoters, the hospitality. Am I saying that right? Hospitality. I can't say it, but we'll say the promoters here in the city are doing really well. We got some really good influences with Jay Tay Mitch, Migos, so
Junior Martin.
But
there's a lot of people out here. Yeah. There's a lot of people out here.
We got a lot of stuff going on coming out of the city of Houston, and there's like this wave of people who are gonna push forward. So I'm telling you, we're going to the finals and third round of playoffs, if not all the way. And after that happens, the city, if you got all your stuff online, the city, you're just going to blow.
No, I see us winning the NBA championship. At least definitely going to the playoffs.
No, we're going to playoffs for sure.
Yeah, if as long as he stays healthy. But I do see us winning this year. The Rockets are doing fucking great right now.
Oh yeah.
So they played the Nuggets. So they played the Nuggets last night.
Yeah.
And the Nuggets have not lost. I think they said all of February they haven't lost a game, but they lost 2 games. The only 2 games they've lost to have been to the Rockets.
We got that sauce right now.
Like, and did you see Chris Paul walking out with his
he's too funny.
his rodeo gear on? So I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff.
That's the clowning, but where do you get past that type, bro? I was like, hey, can you breathe, bro?
Right. There's a lot of creativity here going on in Houston. One of the mini conversation I had last night with a local Houston creative was that it's just the money part. It's hard to make money out here, I think. Still,
I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm good.
Well, yeah.
If you want a certain type of people you want to interact with, or then yeah. So anybody who says that you got to go to New York to do, and I understand that's where the home bases are, but if you can put your feet down and make something happen, because are you telling me that Atlanta's not doing it? And we just need more people to get out of that mindset and stay here. That's all it is.
Well, so much stuff happens outside of Houston too. Like, don't get me wrong. There's stuff that's going on here in Houston, but as far as like all these events, the bigger festivals, like there's a lot of, the only probably big event that we had here would have been Super Bowl last year. Like, what big thing would you think attracts a crowd? Just like
we didn't say popularity. We said money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, there's money to be made, but in that,
if you want to be popping,
the
most popping, then yeah, City of Houston right now is not the best place to be.
Yeah,
because we got all the major things that
I think
the new social media platforms have made popping. They're not here in Houston. But if you want to make money, there's money to be made. There's plenty of course. There's photographers. There's all kinds of creators here in the city of Houston are doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I talk to you, and you kind of know where I'm coming from. And I know there's people, and he says it all the time. There's a photographer that I know personally that makes over $300 a year.
Oh, the wedding guy?
Yeah. So it's like,
no,
you can't tell me there's not money here. There's money here. Now, if you want to do a certain thing with a certain group of people, and that certain group of thing, or that people.
Well, yeah. So I guess because that's where the conversation was leading to, because we were talking about
So
we're talking about a certain thing.
Yeah, some stuff isn't here.
Yeah. So the market for that particular stuff isn't here all the way yet,
and it's coming.
Yeah. No, Houston has a big influence. I mean, we were just talking about this too in the Nipsey album, how Nipsey has talked about
Jay Prince.
Yeah, Jay Prince. And so like I know we were having that conversation yesterday just about. I've really been dissecting that album. I'm having a lot of fun with it personally. But
that's a really good album.
No, it's
he gives a lot of game, gives a lot of truth, and is just being honest with you. And it's a good album all around. Nipsey really killed that one.
No, I felt like that. This album motivates me, and I've heard a lot. As a matter of fact, it's crazy. I was just watching the Breakfast Club interview with Ludacris, and he was talking about the album too. Just like he's like, yo, like after hearing this, like he's like, it makes me want to get back to rap. Like that motivates me. But like it's been motivating me too. It's just like it
was good planning too, because it came out during All Star, and All Star was in Cali, so that was
release parties. He was playing basketball.
Yeah, I heard it was the soundtrack for the All Star, pretty much. So when you do something like that, you're super on. But the guy. He's just on his P's and Q's, and when you listen to him talk, he articulates what he's talking about so well. It's crazy. The guy's, man. So he's doing his thing, big time. He's gonna be here in Houston soon,
March 2nd. That's next this Friday.
Yeah,
this Friday. So
That's So Cool Podcast.
Mm.
What's up? Throw that alley. Yeah, man. Have you checked that? Have you been seeing that Vero app?
Yeah, it's been popping up on my timeline a lot.
I
don't know if it's Vero,
Vero.
But it seems to be I don't know. It may be just a fad for a little bit, but just talks because they don't have no algorithm. That's why people are like kind of trying to, I guess, to gravitate towards it. Yeah. And I believe you can share music and stuff on there too. So it's more of like a really, it's more just of a
creative
platform. Yeah. So I feel like it's like a mixture of like a Tumblr and like an Instagram type thing. But yeah, there's a lot of talks about it, because you got the big three: IG, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook's been around for a long time, but
it's going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think that's going nowhere.
That's where I'm going.
And they own Instagram too, so
not going nowhere.
I don't think adding another social media thing. It's just like
there's space.
Think so?
Yeah, there's always space for a good creative. How can I explain? Like, there's always a group of people. All it takes is the higher ups to be like, you know what, we're tired of this.
Yep.
Because if you're running a business that's IG based, and then you find another platform in which you can make money, and
that's true.
Because
the thing about that too is like they were saying, no, there's no ads. They're not with any of that
right now.
Yeah.
But the way I think the way you would kill IG is clickable links within the comments. That way, the regular Joe Schmo who doesn't have 10,000 followers doesn't have to swipe up. Because let's look at IG for what a majority of people are using it for now. Is just it's a gateway. It's like oh, gotcha. Now come here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're doing. Essentially, like for some people, it's a portfolio. And then in hopes you go from that portfolio to their website.
And see, what I would like Instagram to do is, when you click on that link, it actually, like if it's on YouTube, it goes to the YouTube app instead of opening up
YouTube within there. And then you have to go down and say, I want to go to YouTube. Yeah. I agree with that as well.
So I feel like it should just, or like there should be like a button in the settings that says, do you want it to open in YouTube? It just every time it opens up.
It's me, like for my website, if you click on the link, I don't want you to leave my site. So it opens up a new window. So my site will still be running, and then whatever you wanted to look at is going to open up a new because you want people on your site. You want them to spend more time on your site. So the more time, the better your SEO and everything like that is. So you want them on your site as long as possible. So that's how I look at it as well. It's genius because I said the same thing.
You're stuck there.
You're stuck there.
Yeah. So because when you leave that, you're back. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Because if you leave, once you're done watching whatever that link is or doing whatever, you go back to Instagram.
You can go back to Instagram and then boom, we got you here longer. Versus it's on YouTube.
You're
let me go do this on YouTube. Let me go look at this on YouTube. So yeah.
That's smart.
Actually. The top, because if
I didn't think about that.
Once you leave, oh man, I'm gonna tell y'all, we're always learning. Let me be hella honest with you guys. So I've been on Instagram for at least 5 years. Maybe more, 7 years. Let's say 5, 7, somewhere between 5 and 7 years. I've had celebrities follow me, and I follow them back. And let me tell you what I've never done. I've never DM'd a celebrity. Never. I didn't realize the power of Instagram.
Same.
When a celebrity, and I'm giving you guys free game, or celebrity, social media icon, whatever, anybody you feel like you need to talk to, when they follow you and you follow them back, that is a direct line to them or their representatives. So,
well, social media in general gave us a direct line to them.
It's different,
Of course, if they follow you, it's different.
Yeah, because if they follow you and you follow them and you say something to them, they actually get a red dot showing that they have a message versus tapping to see. And I know, like me, at one point I had almost 20 something things where I didn't see the dot, but I had 20 different people who were trying to talk to me, and I had to go through there because I didn't know. Now I know I check them and everything, but imagine how many people celebrities don't follow but say something to them in there. They probably got hundreds of them in there, thousands if not.
Yeah.
But
Especially females.
Yeah. Oh, the IG thotty bodies. So
yeah.
But when a celebrity or a social icon or influencer, anything like that follows you direct, man, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. Yeah, shoot your shot. 2018. What's up? So shoot your shot. That's my little thing. I didn't know. My first time seeing that was with the crazy thing is Toby, because Gary V followed him, and he followed back, and they're talking.
Yeah, that would be a dope episode.
What?
Him and Gary V. I would like Nipsey on Gary V actually.
Oh man, no, they did one.
Am I sleeping recently?
Yeah, they did one. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
So Gary talks to Nipsey. So yeah,
got my show for tonight.
Bada bing, bada boom. I love watching that stuff. So yeah, that's just my pointer there. Facebook, yeah, you're not gonna get too much direct contact, but let me give you guys some more knowledge and some more information. With Facebook, that Messenger, you don't realize how much you can do in there. You can even take payments in Messenger. You can send links. There's all kinds of things that you can do within Messenger to help build and bolster your business. So, yeah, man, don't be asleep, man. One of these lights just came off, so we're gonna go.
Fred's gonna go fix that while I talk to y'all about my Instagram experiences. So, yeah, I've had people follow. I've slid in a lot of DMs of celebrities that don't follow me, and yeah, I've really never heard nothing back. But I was never, I guess, consistent enough. I'll send one and then probably never try it again. But a good friend of mine made that a thing where he's like, okay, he will send a DM. They don't reply. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, send it again. And like a year later, that person finally responded, and he got like business out of it. So the connection is there, and it's like you said, like
being consistent in the DM is a good thing.
And it's just like you said, like I've had Instagram for years and years. Like when it first started, I remember a friend of mine put me on it. Like, oh, download this app. I was like, okay, I did it, but I didn't understand. I was very blind to like the power of social media at that time. Like I was just sitting there taking selfies or just posting up random ass shit, thinking nothing of it. Like just way pre-photography, and like I said, I had no idea like what Instagram could be or what it would be. I didn't even know what Facebook could be or anything like that. Like I was so naive and blind to all that, which sucks. But playing for it now.
Yeah. Somebody I know personally said that Instagram or social media that it's at this point it's currency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
because I mean, like look at. Like Snapchat, like I know they're going through their crap right now, but how they're I don't know, like so like a lot of people complain about the updates with all the
IG chronological,
and so I just wonder like if will they ever go back to that? Like nobody likes the new Snapchat update. Like I haven't seen nobody say they like it.
I'm not even on Snapchat.
It's like it's horrible. It's like it's not in order no more. It's not in like, oh, you can check your messages on this one and then you have your stories over here. It's just weird.
What happened with Snapchat is the delay. Okay. Let me think of how to say it. With Facebook, we let them do whatever they did to us. Oh, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we rode with it. IG, yeah, we're going to change the algorithm. No more chronological. So that's what you get. Boom. What is happening with Snapchat is they said that, hey, we're going to do this and do this. But people are like, nah. Yeah. Enough is enough. Leave it how it is or we're out of here.
But I wonder if they would go, are they good? Are they that big to like, oh, no, we don't got to change shit. Even though we lost a little bit of money, 1.2
we'll find out over time because
there's
I think people are gonna, from my understanding, because I don't use it. From my understanding, people are fighting back big time because a lot of people do not like the update. So as a company, when do you bow down and say, hey, I value what you guys say and I have to do what you say? I feel like that's a little too much power for the day-to-day person to have or your consumers, but the reality of everything is that's just what's going to have to happen.
And that's why I'm curious about this new little app that's coming out.
I mean, once it gets big enough, then the effery starts to begin because it's time to make money. How do we monetize? Monetize. That should be like a clothing line. Monetize. Say it all day. But that's just that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So people are fighting back with Snapchat, and it's really cool to see. Kylie or Kyrie or what's her name?
Kylie Jenner.
One of the Kardashians. Or is she a Kardashian or is she?
Technically. Well, okay. Technically, yes. Technically, no. I don't know. She's a Jenner. She's is that same mom with all of them.
I don't know.
They all came out the same vagina.
I don't keep up.
You don't keep up with the Kardashians?
Oh. I just love Kanye, and it makes me tolerate them. If Kanye wasn't there, bro, I wouldn't know. If one of them died, I'd be like, oh, really? For real? Seriously? That happened? Oh, that's sad to hear. But because Kanye's over there, I'm like, okay, I know there's this one and that one, and you're that one. And then there's like two other ones that are over there. Yeah, and then the dad is not a dad anymore. He's a mom thing. So, Yeah,
so Kylie tweeted about Snapchat and pretty much saying, so does anyone not open Snapchat anymore? And pretty much after that, it knocked 1.6 billion off their stock. And
so social media people have that much power.
Somebody like her, yeah. So I think she's the most paid out of all of them too. So she has 24.5 million Twitter followers. That's just on Twitter, and she's over 100 million on Instagram.
And that's what I said about the clickable links. She puts a link out on the internet. That's 24 million people could see that. That's crazy. So if 10% of that, that's 2 million people. If 10% of that, decides to click on, that's 2 million people. Let's say 5%. It's 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. See, that's my only quarrel about and I like that, what IG's done with the slide up now. But
I like that too. I don't have that feature.
Yeah, because
I'm not
cool enough. So. Yeah, sad face.
But it seems cool. It's like every time.
I think if you, and that's another way they probably could make money if they decided to say, hey, the slide up feature's available to everybody for boom.
No.
Boy,
for everybody?
If they did a subscription for it, yes.
Oh,
people would pay for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, and then the ads are all the sponsored ads are really bad on my page since I turned off my mic. Because before I had my mic on for an Instagram, so like I said, it's to improve the experience. So I'm pretty sure they're listening to what I'm saying. But after I cut it off, they're just guessing. They're so they're just like, you like rap videos? Here. This because back in the day it used to be photography stuff.
Yeah.
Or other photographers and stuff. Now it's just like rap video. So they're guessing that. Oh, I don't want to see all these people rap. I mean, but now there's been like there's been like 2 guys that I came across. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty dope.
Unfollow them. Mm-hmm. Unfollow them. Oh, it's in your ads.
They're sponsored. I can't do anything.
But can't you I think you can click on it and be like, oh, I don't want to see this ad no more.
That's too much energy. And
then they ask you why, or did this ad offend you? Or...
Yeah. Hey, can I see some more Christian rap? Less of this. Yeah. But yeah, man, we could.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
No.
Nope. Okay. I have nothing more to say.
We keeps it real.
I have nothing more to say, y'all.
Yeah, man. I'm tired. I want a burger.
Yeah.
You want to go to Langford's? Catch a burger?
I'm down. Wait, what is it?
Or the burger joint.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, because I can eat before I go to work.
I'm down for that. All right, guys.
Thank you. What was the thing that we said last week? And we're going to say that we were saying? So enjoy your weekend and have fun.
And tune in to Not So Cool Podcast, where we make cool not being cool.
Or we make not so cool being cool.
We make not, yeah, okay.
All right. Okay, let's try it again. So tune in, subscribe, check us out, view, listen, all that stuff on the Not So Cool Podcast, where we make not so cool being cool. Is that it?
Yeah, somewhere around there. We'll get it right.
We'll get it down.
We'll get it right.
We'll get it right. All right.
All right, over and out.
Peace.